'Cause you won't look after my wounds. I suppose you will never regret it. I should throw myself out from the roof. 'Cause you fucking love it when I feel it. 'Cause you won't look after my wounds. I suppose you will never regret it. I should throw myself out from the roof. 'Cause you fucking love it when I feel it. Cause you won't look after my wounds. I suppose you will never regret it. I should throw myself out from the roof. 'Cause you fucking love it when I feel it. 'Cause you won't look after my wounds. I suppose you will never regret it. I should throw myself out from the roof. 'Cause you fucking love it when I feel it.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. Ain't no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, of my shoulder. So done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, of my shoulder. So done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to be, will you be there when I wait to save me? A superhero in your suit. A superhero in your suit. You caught my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. And every goal there was a meaning. For this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to be, will you be there when I wait to save me? A superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep.
Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, let me put this instead. Welcome to this beautiful evening. It's sunny outside. Today we have Lundqvist Darkside up against BlueWhites. And for game number 1, let me check. Darkside has side selection. I'm not completely sure who is going on which side just yet, but I'm sure we will find out in due time. And where did my chat go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, for the side of BlueWhites, I did a little bit of a check on their OPGG. It turns out their support plays a lot of Karma. He's played 178 Karma games out of about 600 games in total. So 1/3 of his solo queue games is Karma. So that's a huge comfort pick. And in the top lane, Olla in the top lane, where BlueWhites loves to play is Fiora. Definitely ban-worthy in my opinion. Completely disgusting champion to play against. I would remove that one for sure. Don't want to play against the Fiora. Other than that, standout picks for the jungle is the Kindred. We'll see if that's something that will be contested. As I can see in the chat right now, you can't. You can just see that it says insanely high IQ messages. Behind that, I can tell you that Darkside has chosen red side for game number 1. And I also asked accept off stream after the last series. So Darkside, let me show this so I can also explain it. So you can see right there that Darkside is on the left side. You can see Darkside up against BlueWhites. So Darkside has side selection for game 1, and then regardless of who wins game 1, the team on the right side, BlueWhites, will have side selection for game number 2, and that's how it always is in Div 3. So now we all know. Let me go back here. Oh, already have a spectator link for the draft lol as well. Let me pull that one up. Actually, wait. Boom. And now we are ready to go into draft as soon as possible. The teams just have to ready up, and then we will get underway with this best of 2 series between BlueWhites up against Darkside. Now last time around, Darkside was blue side both games, and now they are red side both games. Or sorry, first game. We'll see about the second one. I haven't read the script. I don't know who will be on the red side for game number 2. In other news, Formula 1 fans, that was quite the race, huh? With a scary incident in the beginning, but it turned out to be a banger race. So yeah, we're currently installing. Actually, I can do this. Let's look at the OPGG for Darkside. Look how many games Butchie has. He has played 1,500 ranked games this season. And I also looked, you can see, well, I'm hiding it a bit. I can move cam just for this. He has 617 games on Jace, which is more games than I have in total this season. That is completely mad. So I guess the cam was right about there. We'll see once the champion select gets underway. Is it underway? Oh, it is! And let me move. Something like that. Okay, good. No, I'm not flaming. I'm just saying he's played a lot of solo queue while still being in school. That's impressive. Okay, so the bans. Seraphine has been taken away from BlueWhites. Darkside with the Insta Seri ban. Really strong champion right now. With now that Riot made her crit, her W being able to crit if you fire it through terrain. Really strong. BlueWhites with the respect ban. They also looked at Butch's OPGG. Take away the Jace. Makes sense. It's really hot, and the karma gets taken away. The karma that I was talking about just moments ago. Still no junglers taken away by either team. We still have Wukong up. We have the Volibear. Let's see if there's any priority on that. Or maybe the Viego. Let's see. Also Belveth. Maybe we'll see Belveth. Because I do believe that they are allowed to pick it. I know that Belveth will be allowed in NLC Div 2 starting, well, tomorrow, next week. And well, the game is on Tuesday, so I guess the day after tomorrow. Well, regardless, Ari gets taken away by BlueWhites and the Senna gets banned away by Darkside, and there's no priority on a jungler. BlueWhites insta-lock the Corki. Now, if Torok was here, he says he has some counter to early picked Corkis. Unfortunately, Torok is not the coach for Darkside. Or unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe it's fortunately, because Darkside have accept, and he will use all his brain power to come up with fantastic counter picks. Darkside have picked up the Ezreal super strong champion with versatile build paths as well. Can be played bot lane, which he is more often than not. And he can also be flexed into the mid lane. And now we'll probably be seeing either a jungler or support picked up by Darkside. I would have to assume it's a jungler. Because, well, there's huge priority on junglers. But no, actually Darkside really like picking mid laners early. They did this last time around as well. They always picked their mid laner in the first pick rotation. And they continue with that trend today. Obviously, Victor is also a flex. Can be played top lane, but no one plays in top lane. And here's the Kai'Sa for BlueWhites. That's an interesting pick, because Kai'Sa is not really that strong, but the Kai'Sa Nautilus is a well-known combo, and that's what we will be seeing in the bot lane for BlueWhites. And now we'll see what Darkside choose to go for in the bot lane. Are they going for something like the Ezreal Yumi, just some safe lane? Doesn't really look like it, because they are hovering the Renata. And they actually locked it in as well. So There is going to be the Ezreal, Renata for Bebs and Pluck in the bot lane. In the bot lane. And the Kindred gets banned away. Obviously, no junglers nor top laners have been locked in, so we will be seeing a lot of those taken away, or only junglers and top laners taken away. The Kindred gets taken away by Darkside. And now we'll see BlueWhites most likely going to have to blind their jungle on B4 or 5. Well, it doesn't matter. Yes, they will have to blind their jungler and top laner. The Darkside should be leaving the counter pick for top lane. Unless they have something completely crazy planned. So Darkside should be picking their jungler on R4. I kind of messed that up in my head, but yes. Darkside should be blinding their jungler on R4. And then BlueWhites will have to blind their top laner after that. Well, the VOD has been taken away by BlueWhites. Darkside banning away the Fiora from Olla in the top lane for BlueWhites. And now the last ban. Is it going to be yet another jungler? It is. Viego gets taken away. Wukong still open. Has there been a patch? Oh, no, he just gets insta-locked. I don't know. Maybe I've missed a patch where they've nerfed Wukong. But no, maybe not. Because Darkside will insta-lock it. And it should be going into the jungle for Kakis. Can be flex top lane, but I don't see any reason for Darkside to do that. Because, well, BlueWhites will now have to blind the Ornn in the top lane. And Darkside will punish it. Oh, wow. Nocturne jungle gets locked in. That's some real hard engage. Kai'Sa with the ultimate. Alcor. Well, there it is. There's the Ornn. And now, this is where Darkside lock in Gwen. And top lane is completely over. They do have Victor in the mid lane. But they have 80 damage from Wukong. They have it from Ezreal. I think Gwen is not bad here. However, maybe Darkside want more of a beefy frontline, and then perhaps Gwen is not the best choice. Why am I not a draft coach? I mean, I'm just a bit too cracked, I think. Oh, this is... here we go. Oh, and someone just left lobby. But we should be getting back into the game shortly. It was Pluck, but Deer is back. Mention on Discord. Okay, nothing important. Okay. So we should be getting into the real draft really soon. A player from BlueWhites also left the lobby. But hopefully we'll get this game underway in just a couple of seconds. I'm proud that I predicted some parts of the draft. And BlueWhites are currently ready, waiting for Darkside to write ready or even start the lobby. Oh. And the wait will be a bit longer. So, matchups in the top lane, Gwen up against the Ornn. Gwen should be completely fine in that lane. The only time period where Ornn can really do anything is pre-6. Before Gwen has her ultimate, before she has her Leeching Leer, which is the item that gives Omnivamp. That then builds into... I mean, I always forget what that item is called. The Omnivamp mythic item, whatever. That's what Gwen is going for into Nashor's too. When she has the Omnivamp mythic item that someone in chat is going to tell me what it's called. He's completely fine in that lane and Ornn can't do anything. Riftmaker, thank you so much. Yes, the Riftmaker. And after she has that, she can just split push completely uncontested. Ornn can't really do anything. When she has her ultimate, she can just, well, pretty much kill Ornn, even though he's a super beefy tank. Doesn't matter. And now we are into the draft. The real draft. And I can remove this. So in the jungle is the Wukong up against the Nocturne. Haven't really seen this matchup. I mean, I wonder if I've seen it even once. Nocturne, not really a champion that's getting picked at all right now. But it does make a lot of sense with the rest of BlueWhites team comp, because they've picked so much engaged. They picked the Kai'Sa Nautilus bot lane, hard engaged. You have the Dredge line from Nautilus. You have the Kai'Sa ultimate, can't remember what it's called. You have the Corki with the package, even more engaged. Nocturne ultimate, of course the Paranoia, Horn. There's so much engaged from BlueWhites, and they will be so scary to fight around the Dragon, around the Baron, the neutral objectives. They're just gonna be so scary. And on the other hand, of course Gwen is also super strong in team fights. Gwen, Victor, Ezreal, Wukong with the Cyclone, Renata with a hostile takeover. The team fights are going to be completely banger. But I have to say, the split push from Darkside is a possibility with a Gwen. Although I don't think we'll be seeing huge commitment to the split push. We will be seeing this Gwen in the side lane a lot. At least when the teleport is up. And in the mid lane, we have, of course, the Corki up against the Victor Corki, who just wants to scale. Kind of same thing with Victor. Victor, super strong champion if you can manage to get an early kill or assist. Because of course, Victor, once he gets his spells upgraded, he needs 100 stacks to get his spells upgraded. He gets 1 stack from melee or melee or range minions. I think he gets 4 stacks or even more maybe from cannon minions, and he gets 25 stacks from takedowns, which is kills or assists. So if Victor can manage to get an early kill or assist or multiple, it is insane, and he will get his E upgrade even sooner, and of course the other abilities will also get upgraded sooner, which is huge power spike for the Victor. The bot lane, Kai'Sa Nautilus, well, they will be having the advantage in the 2v2 for sure in the early game. I don't know if what we will be seeing in the mid to late game. Ezreal gets this power spike around 2 or 3 items. And Renata, yeah, cool champion. Don't really know how they'll do. We'll see if Bebs decides to go for the Essence River build into the Prowler's Claw, or is he going for Triforce? Is he going for Duskblade? We'll see. And the only real tank for BlueWhites is of course the Ornn. The Nautilus is somewhat tanky, but as I always say, Nautilus not really that tanky when he doesn't have Aftershock. When he is support, of course, because he doesn't really get that much gold. The gold that he does get doesn't provide him the gold that he does get, he does not build items that provides too much tankiness with them. So yeah, now we're waiting for the spectator delay. We will be getting into the game in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And do we have any Darkside enjoyers in the chat is the question. We'll also see this Nocturne probably just full clear into full clear into full clear. Hit level 6, try to hit level 6 before Kakis does, and try to go for some early Nocturne ultimate ganks. So talking about lanes to play for, there is a possibility for Nocturne to try to gank Gwen early, because Gwen should be playing with the TP Ghost. I don't see any reason not to go for the TP Ghost. So of course there is no flash for the Gwen, whereas there should be a flash for the Nocturne, unless Nocturne is playing either Smite Ignite or Smite Exhaust. Those are some possibilities. We should be seeing Exhaust in the bot lane for the Kai'Sa, so I don't think Nocturne is playing with Exhaust. So yeah, there's a possibility for Nocturne to gank the Gwen early, and if BlueWhites manage to kill the Gwen pre-6, then the lane gets a bit dicey for Butchie, and Ornn can actually just kind of chill and free farm. We'll see that. Also, when we have Ornn up against Gwen, we'll see what keystone Ornn goes for. If I were to play Ornn into Gwen, I would not be going for Grasp of the Undying. I would always go for Unsealed Spellbook in this matchup. We'll see what Ola decides to go for. And we will we'll see in due time. And also Bebs on the Ezreal, we'll see if he goes for the first strike or the press the attack. Those are the two options. I think you can go little tempo, but it doesn't really feel that well. So I think PTA or first strike are the primary options for Ezreal. Mid lane also, Corki should be going for the first strike, and Victor can do the same thing. Victor can also play Phase Rush, but I think first strike makes sense. Let me pause the music. Switch the scene. Oh, and switch sides. Remove the win from BlueWhites. There we go. We are into loading screen. Oh, and actually no goes for Butchie. He went for the TP Ignite instead. Not gonna flame that one. PTA for Bebs on the Ezreal, no first strike. Exhaust on both AD carries and Ignite on both supports. Add Grasp of the Undying on Ornn. I don't agree with that. I don't think Ornn can really proc it in lane without taking trades that are unfavorable for him in most cases. Although Grasp is kinda good in late game, even though you don't get a lot of procs in lane, still deals a lot of damage in team fights. We are into game, BlueWhites against Lundqvist Darkside in NLC Div 3.3. Let's see, the scoreboard is probably gonna bug. Yeah, it already has bugged out, so let me refresh that. And everything should be going smoothly from now. We can see the Pluck has walked into the bot lane, placed a ward in the middle bush, recalled, picked up the sweeper. And I think that means that Darkside are looking to start in lane, perhaps. Bebs with the longsword triple pot start. Means that they will be able to survive sustained fights a bit easier in the bot lane. Could of course have gone for the longsword refillable pot, but longsword triple pot allows for more aggressive trading. And Nocturne starting on the red buff leashless. Meanwhile, Kaki starting, getting help from Butchie. And as I said earlier, Nocturne should be full clearing this game, and he should be full clearing into full clearing to try to hit 6 as soon as possible. Because Nocturne really only becomes a champion when he has his ultimate. Oh, and Corki went for the Doran's shield in the mid lane actually. And Forslund with the Airy into the Corki instead of the first strike or the phase rush that I was talking about. I ain't mad about that. And now Butchie with the level 2 Prior will be getting a favorable trade up against Ola in the top lane. Ola down to about 40% HP. The orange started with the Doran's shield, so we will be sustaining quite nicely. Also has the cookies, which is nice when you're playing up against something like the Gwen. Also, if you go for the Fimbulwinter on Ornn, or on any champion, on any champion, the cookies will give the Fimbulwinter more value, because when you use the cookies you get 50 more maximum mana, which then transfer to a bigger shield when you proc the Fimbulwinter. Yeah, that's kind of big brain, I know. Forslund running quite low on mana, of course has a triple pot with the corruption pot and also cookies. Will be just fine with that mana pool. And it is Darkside with the lane priority in the early game. Not quite what I was expecting. But of course, I don't play bot lane. So, these things happen. And Alex Gray getting quite low in the mid lane actually. I wonder if longsword into triple pots would have been good for Corki maybe. Now, both junglers are here in the mid lane actually. Nocturne just here to try to push out the wave for his mid laner to be able to reset. Alex Ray will now be resetting. As the TP will he be stopped actually? Oh, he will be stopped by Forslund. Oh, a dredge line on towards Pebs, but it missed actually, and a nice arcane shift away. And Nocturne doesn't really want to go help. Oh, that's another dredge line. This one lands on towards Pluck this time, but it's the exhaust going down on towards the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa getting quite low, still has both all the summoners actually for blue-whites, and they get out. What I was saying is Nocturne doesn't really want to go and help his laners when he just wants to power farm, but none of his camps were up, so it was completely fine for him to go and help his mid laner out. Hug is now moving into the bot lane, although it is warded. This means the Kai'Sa should complete this recall. She will indeed. And now Darkside should be getting a nice crash into a reset. Actually, Butchie getting quite low in the top lane, will be forced to reset here. Does he have enough for Leeching Leer? He does not. He will not be very happy about this reset. We'll be picking up a Ruby Crystal. Refillable control ward. We'll have to TP back to lane. Darkside have started up the first dragon actually. They did not reset with their bot lane. But they will here. Kai'Sa back into the lane with a pickaxe, meanwhile Bebs will be returning with the Sheen and the Tear. Bigger power spike for Kai'Sa as of right now, I think. But in a while, the Sheen, the Tear, which will build into the Mana Mune. In a while, that will be a big power spike for Bebs. Oh, Alex Ray quite low in the mid lane. The Victor ultimate gets used. Corki will not reset. He will stick around to catch this wave because he does not have the teleport, of course. And now the junglers will be meeting at the red buff of Darkside. Butchie roaming down instantly. Nocturne will be forced to use the blast gun over the wall, and Kakis will get his buff. Nocturne stolen with the Quags earlier. Oh, here's the red line on towards Flock once again. Now the exhaust on towards Bebs, but the Kai'Sa is super low first blood for Darkside, and now Nautilus is alone in a 1v2. Can he get the red line onto the wall? Uses the slow Bebs flashes to try to stop the dredge line, but there was no dredge line. There was only a slow. Regardless, 1 kill for Bebs, 1 kill for Bebs, 1 kill for Pluck, 2 kills for Darkside. Oh, and Ornn using the E a bit late. And this could be an all-in for Butchie actually. Ornhorn gets called as well. Butchie super low. So close, but actually Butchie is going to pick that one up. Really close, all in. A bit risky from Butchie to go for that one when he doesn't have the Leeching Leer. But Butchie gets it, will push his wave in, and he will have a huge advantage in the top lane. Not too long ago, Riot changed Ornn's Q a bit, so that if you channel your E before your Q goes away. It will stay. So if the Q is up once you start channeling your E, you cannot fail. But Orn channeled his E a bit late because the Q was already gone. And that was the go button for Butchie. Feel like I explained that a bit bad. But hey, now Darkside are looking for the blue buff of BlueWhites. And they will get it. Pack is smiting that one away. Darkside have also gone for the swap. They've already picked up the Rift Herald with the swap that they performed. And it looks like Bebs is going for the Triforce this game. Now Darkside are going to move their bot lane back into the bot lane. Butchie will have to reset and move back into the island up against Orn. So as for the farm, you can see that Forslund has a little bit of an advantage in the mid lane. About 10 CS. Roughly 10 CS up against Alex Grey. Other than that, it's quite even. Nocturne also with a bit more farm than the Wukong, which is to be expected. Plus, the Wukong also has been able to secure both neutral objectives so far. And this matchup will just get really sad for Orn from now on, which he can just keep getting more and more aggressive with these trades. As he now has the Leeching Leer, which gives him really good sustain. I'm a bit surprised Butchie didn't go for Ghost, because I think it's really nice to just be able to run people down with the Ghost. But maybe it's just preference. Now an engage in the bot lane from Kakis, use the Cyclone. Nocturne ultimate is coming well onto Bebs. Deeply coming in for BlueWhites. Bebs gets feared up by the Nocturne. Nocturne is really deep though. Can they take him down? Kakis getting really low, flashing away. And no one goes down just yet. Corki is here with the package though. Bebs surely going to fall here. Package going super deep. Corki getting taken down low by Forslund, has used the ultimate. Pluck now getting taken with the Nautilus ultimate. Will get taken out by Kaiser. No, he survives. Corki flashes in. One auto doesn't kill Pluck though. Forslund, can he take Corki down? Autos, Nautilus! Ooh, it was an airy auto as well. I think Corki would have died with that auto from Forslund. So it's a 2-0 in favor of BlueWhites. Perhaps Darkside can rush this dragon though, because BlueWhites were a bit slow with the reset. Looks like they're going for it. Forslund already has started Bebs here. Kakis as well. And that's 2 out of 2 Drakes. Next one is the Mountain. There's a potential for an early soul for Darkside this game. We'll see in 5 minutes if they get priority and they will take that dragon down as well. Then we can talk about perhaps a really early soul. Richter gets placed in the bot lane by Kakis. Nocturne in the top side. Darkside will for sure get the charge off at the very least. How many plates can they get? They get 1 and they will get 2 more. So they get 3 plates in total. There's a dredge line on towards the Renata, but that was a bit deep maybe. Boltox biting up a bit more than he can chew will go down. Nice counter engage from Darkside. Now Nocturne is here. Has his ultimate up in just a couple of seconds, but I don't think they can do anything in this 2v3. And there is no aftershock for Boltox, by the way. Just noticed he has a glacial augment, so the Nautilus is even more squishy. Triforce has been completed 13 minutes into the game. For Bebs. Also the Merc Treads for Butchie. Maybe there's no better option. Isa, does she get the plate? No! Oh, Ola trying to go in, maybe? No, counter engage actually from Butchie. Oh, there it is. Could be an all-in by Butchie. Or is a bit too healthy as of right now. And Orn is up in farm. Rift Turtle about to respawn. And with Corki using the package bot lane, I think package is going to be up right around the time that the mountain dragon spawns. Not sure. I think it's maybe a bit after the dragon spawns. We'll see. The timing might not be ideal for BlueWhites, as I believe the package cooldown is 6 minutes. Let's have a quick look. Yes, oh, I can see the timer actually. Okay, it will be up 110. Never mind then. So BlueWhites will definitely contest that dragon unless something really weird happens before it. Butchie should be sitting on a lot of gold here. He's sitting on 1.3k. Really wants his mythic item now. Going for a trade in the top lane. Oh, but this is a good all-in for Ola. Butchie might be getting taken down here. It's really close. Missed the ultimate of Butchie. And he will get taken down in 1v1. Ooh. Maybe sitting on a little bit too much gold to try to go for that. Now it picks up the blasting one along with the amplifying tome. Now an all in the mid lane on towards Alex Grey. Alex Grey flashes over the wall. The Cyclone was used by Cactus. Fortune now running for his life and will take down the Nocturne. Will not fall. Dragon now up in 1 minute. Nocturne will be up in time for it. But that was a nice engage by Darkside. Counter engage came in from Nocturne, but it didn't really work out. Oslund survives. Didn't even burn his flash. Both. Oh, yeah, the Cork is gonna reset and pick up the package. It's a bit late. Oh, nice ultimate by Bebs, delaying the recalls for BlueWhites. This could prove huge for the dragon. Can he stop the recall again? No way. No, he can't. But now it's 18 seconds until the dragon spawns. Darkside are gonna get the bot lane outer tower before even going to the objective. Corky should have picked up the package. I'll look real quick. He has indeed. Nocturne is here, but the bot lane for BlueWhites is really far away because of that true shot barrage from Bebs. The dragon is already taken down. Hostile takeover being used just so that Corky will not engage. The dragon's already gone. And now will BlueWhites still look for an engage? They have the package. Looks like they're going for the mid lane instead. Not really a huge wave. One victory is gonna clear that. And Darkside just get a free dragon. And we're looking at the potential mountain soul at 22 minutes. Which is huge up against the poke from the poke from Corky. Oh, comes a Nocturne ultimate. I think it was a misclick. Because I'm not sure at all what that was. Well, that happens. BlueWhites have started up the Rift Herald and they will probably get that one. No contest by Darkside whatsoever. And now Corky will not have a package for the next Drake, right? Well, I guess he... Nah, I mean... If Darkside can start next Drake on spawn, then Corki will not have time to pick up the package and TP. Takes about... Yeah, he'll be 10 seconds... He'll be at the dragon 10 seconds after it spawns. Nocturne now up in the top lane. I think Gucci wants to reset and pick up his Rift Maker. He does indeed. He has the teleport and I think he might just complete this recall. I think he will have to give this tower though. Or will it TP back? Probably he won't. He will not. And that's the first tower for BlueWhites. Now 1-1 in that department. Kak is looking for a potential engage in the middle. He has no flash, but he has the Cyclone available. Kaisa, whose name I will not even... Well, I might attempt to pronounce it because it's funny. Has both some. She was completely fine in there. Also had the Void Rush, I think her ultimate's called, right? Stop. Oh, no it's not. It's Killer Instinct. Never mind. And the Ritual gets placed in the mid lane, and that is going to be taken down. Nice pickup for BlueWhites. Forsler in the bot lane, just split pushing, taking some farm. Okay, I'm gonna give Kaisa's name a go. I just have to read it really carefully. Leivenpadin. Leivenpadin. Yeah, that's it. 100% correct. Any Suomis in chat? I think it was perfect pronunciation. Or Darkside, no. Nocturne now level 11. Gets the increased range on the ultimate. Can engage from even further distances. Quite nice. Oh, and here Boltox is getting caught out. That's going to be a pick for Darkside. Ultimate didn't really go for Nautilus. So it did not go on cooldown. Did not complete the cast time. And the poke from both Corki and Ezreal is going to start to hurt so much now. Corki has completed the Muramana, has the Ludens. Beb's about to complete the Muramana as well. Only a couple more stacks on that tier, or that mana meter rather, for it to upgrade. Butchie is splitting in top. Here comes a hard engage with the 1-1 has been called. Here comes a Killer Instinct with a Nocturne ultimate as well. Huge fight. And Corki is going to be the first one to fall. Regardless, here comes the TP from Butchie. Kakis will not go down because he has the Renata ability will go down in the Kaisa will go down in the meantime. Oh my god. Nautilus once again going to fall surely. Pluck running for his life against the Ornn. Still not dead, but I think he is going to fall from the Ornn indeed. Butchie will now, in this fake 1v1, perhaps get the upper hand of all I will indeed. And Nautilus, what are you doing? And that, no wait, that's going to be sold for Darkside. Corki is up in 8 seconds, has the package available, has the TP, but I think it's going to be sold. It's just gone. And I thought that was going to be a great fight for BlueWhites, because Butchie was split pushing. They had the Ornn with the Killer Instinct and the Nocturne Paranoia, but they didn't get any kills. Alex Gray was the first one to fall somehow. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I got ganked in real life. Baron has been started up by BlueWhites. Darkside with the mid-priority true shot barrage used, getting 3 members of BlueWhites. And the package, of course, is available for the Corki. BlueWhites want to find and engage here before the package runs out. Can't be too much duration left on that one. Now Boltox clearing away. 1 vision ward will be going for the second one as well. And the Corki package is already gone. Darkside with full priority in mid lane. No wave currently. Isa in the top lane wants to push out into the inner tower. Now Darkside were given the ability to go into the river to clear away some vision. There's still some wards for BlueWhites. There's another one. There's a one that's also behind the Baron pit. The ornaments have started to come in, of course, one for himself, and he also has upgraded the Luden's Echo into... wait. The Luden's Tempest, I think it's called, into the Eye of Luden. Elder Dragon will be spawning in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's pre 30 minutes Elder. Darkside have now found the timing to take down the mid lane outer tower. Looks like the top lane outer tower for BlueWhites is under danger as well. Oh, Nocturne is completely alone here. Kakis and Pluck could find an engage. Butcher here as well. This is going to be a dead jungler. Flash away. Kakis will go deep. He will follow. Has this second Cyclone. Here comes the Fear. Nocturne might get out. Butcher actually engaging. And Nocturne is going to fall. Will Darkside now go for the fight or will he turn for the Baron? Looks like they're turning towards the Baron, which is the correct call for sure. No jungler for BlueWhites. They will have to try to find a miracle play. They have to find some knight. Here comes the Ornhorn. Nautilus engaging. Hostile takeover hits 3 members. Corki gets completely one-shot. Nautilus as well. And Kaisa is going to fall. Nice. Super nice bait by Darkside. They will pick up the Baron as their prize. And somehow it's only a 2k gold lead. How is this possible? Well, of course, it is going to grow now into a 3.4k gold lead. But how is the gold lead so small? What? Here come the objective bounties for BlueWhites. The bot lane outer tower looking quite low. They want to pick this one up. That's quite juicy. Get an additional 250 gold for securing that one. But Darkside are in every single lane. They will pick up the top lane outer tower for sure. They'll also be looking for the mid lane inner tower. And we'll see just how much they can get with this Baron power play. Butchie playing quite far back. I think he should be just going here. His team is pressuring mid lane. He can walk up and just hit his tower, and now he will take it. BlueWhites could look for an engage in the mid lane, but they're not. They are 5 members strong here, and they see that both solo lanes for Darkside are in the side lanes. Of course, both TPs are ready, but when Nocturne uses ultimate, they cannot teleport unless they do it just as Nocturne uses ultimate. They have a window of about 6 seconds. But they did not pull the trigger, and now Nautilus gets taken down to half HP just from some poke by Bebs. Mid lane inner tower falls. Alex Gray Corgi doesn't deal too much damage. Much thanks to the Mountain Soul, of course. And now Elder Dragon spawned in just a couple of seconds. Corgi doesn't pick up the package. It does indeed. But here comes the engage for Darkside before Corgi can even join the fight, perhaps. Hostile takeover, but it doesn't really hit anyone because Nautilus is already dead. The package gets used by Corgi really deep. Kakis doesn't fall because Renata will fall in the end. Bebs falls as well to the Corgi actually. Alex Gray doing a lot of work in this fight. Forstlund super low. Can he find Corgi? Misses the, doesn't miss the ultimate, never mind. And he will find Alex Gray. Now Orange super low. Can he do something up against Forstlund? I don't think so. Richie with a nice stopwatch getting away from the Nocturne. And that's 4-4-2 in favor of Darkside. But Nocturne is up, so I don't think they want to go for this Elder. Oh, Butchie wants to go for this Nocturne though. 3 levels up. But the Fear coming in. Butchie still goes for it though. Has the ultimate. Is now legendary. He's picked up so many kills. And this is going to be the Elder for Darkside unless... Well, no. It is going to be the Elder. It should now be looking for a reset into trying to end the game in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And the Kaisa with the Kraken into PD second item, I think, into the Lord Dominic's Regard. 60% crit chance, no Infinity Edge. I think Mystery knows all about that. Not really appreciated by good AD carries such as M-Test. Will now be building towards the IE, but maybe it will be... Oh well, we'll see if she even gets there. They delayed that part by quite a lot by going for it on the 4th item. There's a true shot for Barrage, hits on towards Alex Gray. Guy's also super low, will be forced to reset after that one. No wave for Darkside. Butch is split pushing bot lane, will get the inner tower for free once he just gets there. But for now, BlueWhites hold on.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Inib tower probably going to fall with this wave though. It will indeed, and Darkside will be looking for the first inhibitor and the second one as well in the bot lane. Probably going to rotate from mid to bot just after this. All the ultimates are up for BlueWhites, but they just want to stall. They don't want to force an engage. They will be forced to give both of the... Oh my god, so much damage from Butchie. They will be forced to give both inhibs, but Darkside are looking for even more. They're going to start hitting the first Nexus tower. And BlueWhites are just giving it. Here comes the Ornhorn, but the first next tower has fallen. Second's going to fall soon as well. Here comes the engage from Nocturne into the backline of Darkside. Kakis once again with the Renata ultimate doesn't die. The Renata E, and here comes the Elder. Yeah, that is going to be game 1 for Darkside. Really clean showing by the team, for the most part. Couple of mishaps, but all in all, really solid. That's 1-0 in the series up against BlueWhites. Now let's take a look at the damage that Butchie dealt in this game, because I think his damage number should be the highest one, right? Oh, no, well, almost. Bebs on the Ezreal with a bit more. Damage was actually quite evenly spread. Ezreal 27k, Gwen 24k, and Victor 23k. So they all pulled their weight. Okay, I'm gonna head into a short break. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna go ahead into a short break before we head into game 2 and try to eat as much as possible, get some nice energy, get some nice gains, and I'll see you guys soon. Don't go anywhere.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay, won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne. Coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes are funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Hello, hello, hello. We are into draft for game number 2. Need to bring the chat up. For this one, BlueWhites elected to go for the red side. We can now see the BlueWhites banned away the Jace once again from Butchie. This time they banned away the Victor from Forslund as well. Darkside keeping their bans consistent, having the Seri and Senna banned once again. I believe Senna was banned last time. Karma was for sure, and she is once again. Seraphine gets taken away by BlueWhites. Now let's see what Darkside have the most priority on. I think it's probably going to be a jungler such as the Wukong, maybe the Viego, into what we've seen multiple times now, into the mid lane and ADC pick for Darkside. Seems to be working quite nice for them, and I think that is what we're going to be seeing this time as well. And I'm completely wrong, because it's the Ezreal first pick into the Corki. Perhaps it is the Corki for BlueWhites. They think that Corki was not the problem. They want to run that particular pick back as well, at least. And of course they will not have the same matchup in the mid lane, so perhaps Corki can be doing a bit better for himself this time around. And they look the Volibear as well, probably going into the jungle. Can go top lane, but it is most likely going into the jungle for BlueWhites. And now let's see if Darkside pick up their mid laner and jungler here. It is going to be their jungler for sure. Trundle into the Volibear. Trundle can be flex, but it is, well, it's probably gonna be jungle. I ran out of drink, but that's all good. I'm stocked up. Now I'll show you all the way. Oh, when it's the top lane blind actually. This is exactly what me and the boys did in the tournament recently that we won on Challenger mode. I have a lot of games on Gnar, and they left Gnar open, so we picked it in the first pick rotation. Or the pick phase. But there we go. Sprite. Not sponsored, unfortunately. Coke, hit us up. Oh, and the Irelia for BlueWhites. And that's one of the worst matchups for Gnar. Yeah, that's a yikes. But I'll tell you what's not yikes, it's this very mix. If you're not mixing Coke and Sprite, then you're missing out. Okay, so we're into the second ban phase. Yuumi has been taken away. We will not be seeing the Ezreal Yuumi combo in this one. Not that Darkside had any priority on that last time around. They were able to pick the Yuumi, but they decided not to. They had the possibility in the first rotation, but they didn't go for it. Instead they went for the Renata. That's still up, by the way. Darkside banned with the Jinx because of course BlueWhites has not picked their AD carry yet. Now we'll see another support or mid laner banned away from BlueWhites. They're banning away the Cillian. Not quite sure about that one. Why they banned one away? Of course Cillian is a really annoying champion to play up against. And perhaps either Pluck or Forslund has a couple of games on it. Regardless, Darkside ban away the Jin, and BlueWhites will blind the Renata, which means Darkside will not get it. Are they gonna R5 ADC? Guess they are. I mean, it makes sense to not give Darkside the opportunity to go for Renata. They pick it away from Darkside, of course. But they completely waste their counter pick. Unless... Oh, that's the Ashe support! That's the Ashe support! For Pluck. That's Ezreal Ashe. Oh, that's so disgusting. Now they need some AP in the mid lane. Victor banned away. Orianna is open. Really nice with Gnar. Quite nice with the Trundle as well. We'll see if it's the Orianna. Of course, BlueWhites could probably go Aurelia mid if they want to do that. Looks like, yeah, it's going to be the Sylas for Fosslund in the mid lane. Also quite nice to pick Sylas. Well, okay, BlueWhites was not going to pick Sylas, but generally, when you have Gnar, it's nice to pick Sylas so that the enemy team cannot pick Sylas, because Sylas will always steal Gnar ultimate because it's kind of broken. He does not need to be mega to use it. And okay, this is why BlueWhites left their AD carry to the last pick, because it is the Vayne for the guy with the very Finnish name. What's he called again? Oh, there it is. Levenpadin. Here we go. I think I had that one down to a T. Okay, so in the top lane we have Gnar up against Aurelia. Really rough one for Gnar. Really rough one. You have to play it pretty much perfectly, and if you get hit by... Well, first of all, on the very first wave, Aurelia is gonna just do nothing for a while, and you're just gonna stand in your lane, just like, yeah, can't do anything. And then she's going to do this. She's going to move her mouse over to minion, press Q, move to the second one, Q, 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 and then Q on towards Gnar, and just hit you 5 times, and your lane is over, pretty much. Yeah. It's a really rough one, Aurelia Gnar matchup. And if you get hit by a stun from Aurelia, you're either dead or you have to flash. Or if you're lucky, your minion wave is coming up and you can bounce away on the minions and you can perhaps survive that time around. If you get hit by the ultimate, you're probably dead. If you get hit by the ultimate and the E, you're definitely dead, especially if you're mini. You can fight Aurelia when you're mega, but it's really scary. You still have to dodge her stuff. You kind of have to flash her E. You really don't want to get hit, because if she gets reset on her Q on you, it's a really rough one. I would 100% of the times go fleet footwork into Aurelia. You can go grasp. Grasp is viable only if Aurelia does not have hands. And as this Aurelia, as Ola is a Fiora player, I would have to assume he has hands. So yeah, top one is gonna be rough. I would go fleet footwork, probably overheal. I would go legend bloodline, and then last stand. And as a secondary, I would go either bone plating. Bone plating is probably better than second win into Aurelia, and then I would go revitalize.
More of a dog person, huh?
Yeah, I would go bone plating, not second win. Bone plating, yeah, that's it. And as for the runes, or what do you say even? The last one's the adaptive things. You go for attack speed, you go for adaptive force, and then last one, I'll probably go health in this one. Scaling health. Aurelia deals both magical and physical damage, so you're gonna take a lot of magical and physical damage from Corki and Volibear. Plus health. Max health is good when you're playing against someone like Vayne. Armor or magic resist doesn't do anything. As for the silver bolts, that is. And And it's quite interesting, actually, that BlueWhites went for the Vayne. It's a short range ADC into Gnar, Mega Gnar. Of course, Vayne can condemn Gnar once he tries to engage, and that messes that up completely. But it's still a Ezreal Ashe bot lane. And you have a short range ADC. I feel like the bot lane is not going to be very fun for Leeuwenpadin. But I mean, we'll see, I guess. Just doesn't sound nice on paper, in my head at least. Maybe someone has a different opinion. In the middle, we have Sylas up against the Corki. And Sylas was picked into Corki, so I'm going to have to assume that it's a good matchup, or at least a fine matchup for Sylas. Seems like it's going to be a better matchup for Corki than it was the last time around, the Victor. And I think we'll definitely see the first strike on Corki once again. Makes even more sense when you're playing into a melee champion who has a more difficult time to proc it than Victor with his laser. In the jungle, Trundle up against the Volibear. Trundle should be countering Volley. It feels quite logical. Volley, bit of a tanky jungler. Trundle, a tank killer. So, seems like, in my head, Trundle wins that one. Also, Trundle is disgustingly strong in the early game. We'll see if Kakis goes for the PTA or the Conqueror, or maybe something else on the Trundle. Other than that, yeah, I think that covers it. I mean, bot lane is just going to be so unplayable for Vayne. It just feels like. However, if Vayne somehow gets a kill or two and gets ahead in the bot lane, it's a completely different thing. BlueWhites can probably just run Darkside down if they get ahead. But if they don't, and you have an Ezreal and an Ashe that's just going to be kind of free scaling and going to be super annoying, Pluck will just be firing these arrows, super short cooldown, like 40 seconds or something, across the map, and once they hit, well, you're gonna kill whoever it is hit. Kind of. A while ago, maybe 3 months ago, Riot buffed the missile speed for the Ashe arrow by quite a lot. So the maximum speed. So it accelerates, right? But the first time I saw the new Ashe arrow maximum speed fly past me, it's so fast now. It's so fast when it travels long distances. So obviously it's more difficult to react to it and dodge it. And if it hits, I think it's 3.5 seconds of CC. Pre-mitigation, of course, if you have tenacity. But 3.5 seconds of CC if it travels a long enough distance. That's a lot. 3.5 seconds. If Gnar is mega about to go mini, he can jump in, use the ultimate, go mini, and just hammer away on the Aurelia and get an easy kill with that one. And now spectator delay is over. Let me pause the music, this banger song. Usually the outro, but it's not the outro. Okay. Switch to the correct scene. Switch to Darkside on the blue side and give them their win. Oh, and it appears that Butchie went for the disrespect move. He believes that Ola does not have hands, so he went for the grasp on the Gnar. And domination tree as well. Okay, I think Grasp with Domination Tree was nice when we still had Ravenous Hunter, the healing one, but we don't have that anymore. Now I think Domination Tree is completely useless on Gnar. So much more value to go for his Legend Bloodline or something. Let's go overheal and Legend Bloodline with the Grasp. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. We have the press the attack for both junglers. And the Conqueror for Bebs in this one. Once again with the longsword triple health pot start. And Leiven Padin on the Vayne with the flash cleanse. Of course for the crystal arrow from Ashe, along with the Mega Gnar, rather. And of course Silas will be able to steal the hostile takeover. Junglers starting on the opposite sides of the map, both getting a leash. We'll see how Butchie does in the top lane. It kind of sucks to not have your jungler path towards you when you're playing Gnar into Irelia. And Irelia started E! Oh my god, that's illegal! She has lethal tempo. Oh my god, no way. I'm starting to agree with the Grasp for Butchie. Flash TP for Bebs actually in this one, interesting. And Pluck with the flash heal on the Ashe. Comet makes a lot of sense when you have the volley poke. The slow from volley makes it so Arcane Comet almost always hits. It makes it, well, the hit rate will be higher thanks to the slow. Good one, good pickup. And I have to say, I definitely agree with the Grasp from Butchie. If Irelia is going to start E like that. That just tells me that he doesn't have the knowledge in this matchup. This is game 2 indeed. Darkside is up 1-0. Now Volibear is quite close to the top lane, although Butchie will ward it and spot it out. Will he be able to reset? He will, because the wave is on the tower, right? Oh, it's not quite actually. Butchie is going to miss 2 minions. Oh, the scoreboard is bugged. There we go. And Butchie with the cloth armor instant pickup. I would definitely have went for the boots into Irelia. I would always go for the boots when you're in a matchup where you have to dodge a certain ability to not just die. But he elects not to do that. He will probably build Ninatabi's first item, which is what you always want to do into the Irelia. But he went for the cloth armor before Boots of Speed. And now Volley is not looking for a gank in the top lane. He could be right now because Butchie is quite far up. He's looking for the Gromp. Probably going to path top after that though. The wave state top lane is quite bad. Don't care about bot lane right now. This is what Butchie is dealing with right now. Although it is slow pushing towards him, so probably won't be any gank opportunity unless there is a dive for BlueWhites, which is a possibility when Gnar is mini. He will not be able to build Mega in time. This could be really bad for Butchie. Here comes the engage. The hop away, but the stun from Irelia still lands. Will he survive? Actually, Volibear getting Sitting quite low. And actually first blood for Butchie will get taken down. He gets first blood, so that's really good. 1 for 1. Still going to miss a lot of CS in the top lane. Kakis now here. Irelia no flash. This is going to be a dead Irelia. And a bad situation suddenly turns into quite a good one. Irelia will get taken down. In the end, by Kakis. No exhaust. No exhaust. No assist for Butchie rather. Butchie still missed a lot of XP. But that was quite a good outcome in a dire situation. Oh, now Volibear just assisting his laners to push this one in. They want to reset. Forslund now level 6 in the mid lane. Corki ultimate, I don't think it's too bad to steal. Did you get 7 rockets, I think? Maybe you don't deal that much damage with them though. We'll see. Irelia ultimate is kind of cracked. AP Irelia is a thing when you want to go for a fun build, because your ultimate and E deals a lot of damage. Oh, and it looks like Butch is going for an early Bramble Vest even. Oh, never mind. Went for the plated steel caps, first item. Going for the Bramble second, I think. Forslund, nice engage in the mid lane. Will steal with the Corki ultimate. And this is where Bebs is going to look for the reset. Laven Paladin still has not reset. Only sitting on the door and shield. Wants to do that ASAP, and now Ola with an engage in the top lane. Does not use ultimate for some reason. And of course Butchie has a plated steel cap, so now when Irelia wants to go for an all-in, it's not as scary. First dragon picked up by Darkside, but now they're quite low. Can they get out scot-free? Laven Paladin finds Kakis flash away, but will go down to Alex Grey. Vayne still has not reset. Oh, pluck. Cast flash. Will get away. Now Boltox, who used the flash in, will dodge away from the mystic shot. We can see the CS discrepancy in the top lane. Gnar down 20 CS. That's over 1 kill. Which is 300 gold. In case you didn't know. Although he did get first blood. Which gives 400 gold instead of 300. We should only be down 200 gold on Irelia. Let's see if the math checks out. Okay. That's not unlucky. Oh, Vayne might be in a bit of trouble. Has the flash, will be forced to use it. I think I'm not too fond of this Irelia. She does not seem super confident on the champion, unless she goes for the all-in here on Butchie. But now Butchie's almost mega. Forslund finds Volibear, has the volley ultimate, misses the second E though. Kakis is now here. Volibear, both Volibear ultimates used. Yeah, and Ashe Ezreal bot lane looks fun to play against. Bebs with 14 CS lead, although there is some minions for the Vayne to pick up right here. Now Volibear could be looking for a gank. Darkside did not spot him. Here he comes. Now Bebs and Pluck will be in a lot of trouble. The hostile takeover is available for Boltux, doesn't use it, and Beb somehow gets a kill on Vayne! How is that possible? And the Ash Arrow hits Renata. Is this an execute? Is he execute? Gets a CS. Will... Oh my god, that's so well played by Bebs. That should not be possible. He went for the arcane shift flash dive. Gets the Vayne. Doesn't get hit by the Vayne. And then executes. I have to say that's all because Boltox was kind of greedy and didn't use the hostile takeover because he felt it was not necessary. So that's a 1 for 1. And it should have been a 2 for 0 in favor of BlueWhites. Rift Turtle gets placed in the bot lane. A couple of plates picked up for the Vayne and Volibear. And quite a late tier from Bebs this time around. Only 87 stacks right now. Meanwhile Corki on 252. Second dragon of the game spawning in 35 seconds. Cactus is in the bot lane. Vayne force use the cleanse when the Ash Arrow comes down. Check the cooldown of the Ash Arrow. It's 56 seconds right now. Oh, Butchie with a nice trade in the top lane. Has Mega. Can go for even more here. Goes for it. Ooh, maybe not how I would have played it out. Arella going in. Ooh, and I think Butchie wins this. Arella can't jump in. If Butchie could have found one more auto in mini, procced the W passive, he would have had a kill there. Ola gets to stick around in lane, has the ability to ruin King, also the Aurelia Qs which give heal, gets a plate. Now Butchie TP is top. Ola could perhaps reset and TP to this dragon. Oliver has started up. Corki package available as well. Looks like it's going to be 1 for 1 on the dragons this summer. Alex Grey now engaging on towards Pluck. Pluck flashing away and Bebs going in on towards Alex Grey. Alex Grey forced to use the Valkyrie away this time. Butchie probably going to fall. Arbelli ultimate flashed away from them. Nice flash from Butchie. Stepped up very aggressively. Oh! Butcher Barrage stops the recall from Alex Grey, and this means that this mid lane tower is going to be under pressure from Forslund and Kakis. Oh, and Arella is still in lane. Butchie now. Mega though has ultimate, not yet. Will have it in this Mega duration. Kakis and Forslund taking, I think, 2-3 plates in the mid lane. Pillar on towards Volibear, Everfrost as well. Oh, Vayne going for an all-in the bot lane. Use the final hour, but he can't find any kills. Okay, some aggressive trading from both mid laners. Who's better at aiming with the rockets? Oh, I think it's 2-2-2 right now in hits. Luck and Bebs going for a cheeky play in the bot lane, although BlueWhites bot lane have reset. Oh, didn't hit that one. Now Forslund maybe? No. So it's a draw, I think. Rockets hit that time around. Ark is now looking for Ola in the top lane. Ola has the flash, but if there is a good... Oh, Ash Arrow. Does it hit? No, it doesn't. Ola will be forced to flash away from the pillar surely. Has no ultimate available. And there's TP from Bebs as well. Why? Okay. Because now Vayne is free hitting bot, right? She will get bot tower. Darkside will get the top lane tower, which is the first tower of the game, but Vayne will get the bot tower. Meh. Not sure about that one. I don't know if it was even intended. It felt like just misclick. Oh, Butchie. Find some nice autos on towards Volley. Volley's going to be taken down to about 60%. Nice jump in as well. Gets even more attack speed after using the hop. Now Vayne is here and there won't be more of a fight. Oh, Ash arrow on towards Alex Gray. Misses this time around. Both Bebs and Pluck are so low. And it's kind of unlucky for Corki, the souls that we've had both these games. First time around, Mountain Soul, kind of sad for Corki. This time around, Ocean Soul, also kind of sad for Corki, unless of course he one-shots the target. But when you're playing a champion that wants to poke, well, then you don't always one-shot. And of course, Darkside will have to secure the Ocean Soul for it to be sad for Corki. Which they are not close to right now. One dragon for each team right now. 3 towers to 1 in favor of BlueWhites. They just picked up 3 towers in such a short time span. And they're really up 40 CS in the top lane. That's just that matchup. Darkside will be getting the second Rift Herald of the game, and they might use it to crack the mid lane outer tower. Maybe they don't even need to. Ooh. Ash arrow up very soon. Oh my god, that's half HP on Vayne with two mystic shots from Ezreal and the volley from Ash. That's some fun gameplay right there, but BlueWhites were the ones who picked the short range ADC into Ezreal Ash. There we go. Towers 3, 2, 3. Ocean Dragon now spawning. Ola has the TP to join his team. Package up for Alex Gray as well, I think. Indeed, TP coming in now. Plug. Oh, nice Shusha Barrage on the forward damage of BlueWhites. Now BlueWhites just forced themselves onto the objective with the Corki package and the Aurelia TP as well. Darkside are split. They're on both sides of BlueWhites, and BlueWhites could just pull the trigger on either side. I don't think Darkside will be able to collapse. But here they go. Hostile taking over, gets taken away. Corki package just to run away. Bebs flashes after with the Arcane Shift. It's a 1-for-1. Dragon was taken down by Kakis, but now there's a big fight. Boltex will go on. Ola super low. Lethal tempo doesn't really do anything. You need Conqueror, I think, because attack speed doesn't really do anything when you're dead. And Volibear get out with his life. Double kill for Kakis. It's a 4-for-2 for Darkside, unless they find the 5th. They use the Rift Herald in the bot lane. They want to crack this inner tower. And they will definitely do this. Yeah, demolish as well. Probably should... Oh. Well, maybe they reset anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you just want to hold the demolish proc if you go on to the next tower. In that particular situation, it did not matter at all. But since the Rift Herald charge was going to kill the tower, there's no reason to use your demolish proc and put it on cooldown if you want to push the next tower as well. But like I said, in that scenario, Darkside were not going for another tower, so it did not matter. Muramana Spike has not yet come in for Bebs. 315 stacks. Probably should have picked up the tier a bit earlier because the spike feels a bit delayed in this one. Going to feel super nice once he gets it, of course. Has the Essence Reaver as well. His Qs are going to hit even harder. But it feels better for the Corki who has Ludens and Muramana already completed. Oh, here comes a flank from Olla on the Irelia. But gets down by the Ash Arrow instantly. Here comes the Volibear going in on towards Pluck. Pluck going to go down surely. But Bebs is free hitting on towards Volibear. Here comes the hostile takeover. Hits Forslund only. Now Vayne going in crazy in the fight. Gets hit by the Narmega. Uses a cleanse. Picks Butchie up. And now BlueWhites are turning on towards the Baron. But I think Darkside can fight this. Forslund has to reset though. So actually it's only Bebs right now. But I think Ezreal can wreak havoc. Wait, is the cam so bad? Not really landing the Mystic Shot. Is going to be the Baron, surely falling. Oh, he goes in and finds Volibear. Can he find more? Ash Arrow comes in. Baron now super low, but it gets secured by BlueWhites. Can Forslund try to find something here? BlueWhites just want to get out and they want to reset. And I think they will be able to get out with Baron on 4 members. Bebs went for the hero play. He did get a jungler, but he did not secure the Baron. Oh, and yeah, Olla really late reset here. I mean, they're probably waiting for the jungler either way, but it was fine. But now you can see 3 members of BlueWhites pushing up, and this wave they could have played on it, but now that Irelia wasn't out on the map, it dies to the tower. Drake now up in 50 seconds. Don't think Corki has back it, but is it available? It is not. Well, okay, it kind of is. He can pick it up and TP, but it's... yeah, okay, it is. Probably going to. And Forslund is one answering the split push from Olla. There's no TPs for Darkside except for Bebs, and he can't hold the Irelia. So Forslund is the one that has to do the dirty work. Ash Arrow coming in. I think Olla was made aware of that. Now this is probably going to be a free Drake for BlueWhites, unless... oh my god! Nah, the Bebs! Nah. Okay. Yeah. Darkside now on soul point. Everything going completely as planned. They say thank you for leasing all chat. It's so greedy for Volibear not to smite that. And they pay the price. Now Olla might pay a price, but for himself. Forslund quite low, but of course has the W in like a 2-second cooldown. Silas such a stupid champion. And they get the 1 for none in the top lane. Although BlueWhites did get the bot lane our inner tower. That's just a mistake from Volibear. I think there's just no reason not to smite the objective there. I mean, you should always know that there is an Ezreal ultimate that could come in. Even Ashe ultimate can steal away the objectives. If it hits a champion, the splash damage can steal it. Although, I think they knew that the Ashe arrow was on cooldown. But regardless, there's still global ultimates. There was a Nora Q that could have been the thing that stole the dragon. It wasn't, it was a true shot barrage. And Volibear had smite. And I can assure you, true shot barrage does not deal 900 damage on the dragon. Forslund once again stealing away the Corki ultimate. Seems to be his preferred one. He has stealen that one away so many times. Renata once, Volibear once. Of course not gonna steal away the Vayne ultimate, because that's just useless. Oh, another Ash Hour. Ash Arrow doesn't hit this time either. But you know, the great quote, you miss every shot that you don't take. Is it you miss every single shot you don't take? That's a quote by... How do I say this correctly? That's a quote by Wayne Gretzky by Michael Scott. Boom. Okay, so looking at item power spikes, Bebs has completed 3 items, now sitting on the Essence Reaver, the Muramana, and the Cirilla's Grudge, providing slows when he hits abilities. There's just so many slows for Darkside. The Nara Q, Brundle Pillar, Silas Q, Ezreal, now with every ability that he hits, and the Ash Volley as well. The Swifties would have been a nice pickup, I think, maybe for the Irelia in this one. A lot of value on Swifties this game. Vayne split push for BlueWhites. Vayne up in the top lane. Means that Darkside could hard engage mid lane, and she would not be able to join up until the end of the fight. Oh, another Ash Arrow gets dodged away by the Valkyrie though. And what's the cooldown on this one now? Ash level 11 has some cooldown reduction. It's 38.46 seconds. Will get even lower. Oh, Luck was almost in trouble. And now BlueWhites are starting up the Baron. Corki using this time to reset, has TP as well, maybe picking up the package. Here comes TP from Bebs, which is running up. Will not use TP. And Irelia now, and the Corki TPing in, Bushy actually TPing to come into the fight earlier. Forslund really deep, uses the hostile takeover, only hits Renata though. And now in a heap of trouble, running away. Alex Ray has picked up Pluck, and Forslund has fallen. Olak getting taken down quite low. Bush gets condemned into the wall. Beb's gonna get picked up by Volibear unless or can shift over the wall. And actually Volibear is in a bit of trouble. Kakis uses the Tromp, and they will find a jungler from BlueWhites. But at least something going in the favor of Darkside. But that was a huge fight for BlueWhites, all in all. And now BlueWhites should be able to pick up the dragon on the back of that play. Although there is no smite this time around. And the True Shot Barrage is available. Here it comes. It's gonna be late though, I don't think. Oh, it was maybe 1 second earlier and he could have stolen that one. Good Darkside. Oh, Ash Arrow. Onto Renata. Hits. Stops, delays the recall. But do they have time to do anything with that? No. I think they were considering rushing Baron. And I think they might still be... No, they just set up vision. Oh, actually they're gonna start it. And BlueWhites will be aware of this. Put it out right there. TP coming in for Forslund, and Darkside are just going for this actually. Volibear is... Oh my god, Corki the Rocky did so much damage. Darkside will get the Baron. Here comes the hostile takeover. Only hits... Oh, hits Kakis and Pluck actually. Holla now going in on towards Kakis. Finds him as well. Can Darkside get out with 3 members? Volibear ultimate gets used. Forslund and Butchie now running. Butchie gets the hop over the wall. And they will get out with 3 members. What can BlueWhites do with this time? Kakis and Pluck are dead. Olla is in the top lane. So only 4 members for BlueWhites in the mid lane. Don't think they can get this tower. Butchie has the Meganar, or has the ultimate available as soon as he gets Meganar. Just needs to build up his rage. Oh, but looks like BlueWhites really want this inhib tower. Might be a bit greedy though. Miniwave is dead and Alex Gray taking super low. Bebs goes in and now Vayne really deep in a bit of a Vayne spotting situation here. Boschler once again stealing with rockets. Ash arrow hits on towards Renata. Renata goes down. Aurelia top lane gets an inner tower. Wow, really cool. Meanwhile, Darkside winning the fight. And what else can they do with that? They have Baron buff and they will push mid lane. And now Alex Gray is starting to reset. He will not be base before his mid lane inner tower is gone. 3 minions for Darkside. They will find the inhibitor tower and perhaps the inhibitor. Ash arrow on towards Ola. Can they find the Arella? Trying to go for the one shot. Arella used the ultimate, but she gets taken out before she can do anything. Actually, they find the Beb, so it's a 1-for-1. Can Darkside now pick up the inhibitor before they have to run? Volibear and Renata are up. I think they just have to call it. Oh, Vayne is now building Warden Mail, which should be a random its omen for Vayne. It's such a disgusting item when you're an AD carry. It just shouldn't be... It should not be viable to build that. But it is on Vayne and Kog'Maw sometimes. Kaki is pinging out the dragon spawning in 1 minute and 15 seconds. It's still soul point for Darkside. Only 2 dragons for BlueWhites. They want to even up that score. Ash arrow doesn't find the mark this time. Let's check out the cooldown once again. Probably even lower now. 35.53. No, direct camera. This doesn't look directed. There it is. Aurelia, 4 items. Blaze Rune King, Death Stance, Wits and Chen Pang Sword, whatever it's called. Oh, Butchie, I don't think he dodged that one, but apparently he did. Now, building on towards the Mega. Aurelia using ultimate, but Butchie will not fall. Jumps away. What? Yeah. Well, he will survive, and Ola dives in. And that's a kill for Darkside. Don't think Butchie had to jump away there, but I guess it was the safer play. Better safe than sorry. Was not forced to flash away. Okay. And now Darkside are looking at the Ocean Dragon. Corki has the package available. Push a barrage. Whiffs this time. Darkside could just run mid, but of course they want this objective. I think Vayne has already started up the dragon. She has indeed. Is going to be the objective for BlueWhites. Darkside were not available to go in for that now. Butchie in a bit of a pickle. But he gets out with a bounce from his teammate. And now Alex Gray getting completely smurfed on. Nice Mega Run for Butchie, but he will go down. Hostile takeover only hits Pluck. And now Forslund trying to find the Vayne. Vayne, who is invisible, which will go down in the end. Alex Gray now using a Valkyrie away. Forslund still alive. Silas is so broken in this extended fight. And I think Alex Gray is going to... Oh, here we go. The standoff with the rockets. Here we go. Corki has a big rocket. It's Pluck. Forslund, 1. It's 2, I think. Ola now with the flank. Forslund is gonna hit the 3rd rocket. He's gonna get stunned up by the Aurelia. He's healed for 394. Ola gets him. That's a big pickup for BlueWhites. The ace even. And look at this vision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not all wards, but there was so much vision for BlueWhites on Darkside bot side. Baron now spawning in 5 seconds. BlueWhites are already on the objective. Corki is at full build. Ash Arrow hitting the Aurelia. Quite a lot of DPS on the Baron. But the Baron is gonna get taken down, and Darkside are not even ready to answer. They're too late to the party. Oh my. I swear, if Trusha Barrage would have stolen another objective, I would have gone crazy. It's the Eclipse build this time for Bebs. Taking up a lot of armor and magic pen. Uchi gets stunned up by the Aurelia. And now Aurelia gets stunned up by the Ash Arrow. Meganar into the wall. Ola is going to fall once again, I think. Oh, actually gets the Renata E. Will survive, but he actually goes down in the end. Huge hostile takeover. Stolen away by Forslund. And now Vayne is going to fall. Aurelia already fallen. Renata fell. Vayne fell. What can Darkside find? They have the TP. Forslund TPing into the bot lane, trying to find an inhibitor tower. Second TP coming in by Bebs. Is this a good play? Because now Corki and Volibear engages. Forslund use the Sonias. Bebs super low. Arcane shift over the wall. Forslund, oh, almost killed Volibear, but that was just not the play by Darkside. If Butchie would have had TP as well, that would have been good. But that was not it. And now they are one member less. It's only a 3 versus 2. Alex is going in though. What is he doing? He finds Pluck, but oh my god, that's so much damage from the Corki. Can he find? Yeah, he finds a double kill. Will not find a triple kill. That's a 1000 gold shutdown for Butchie. But yeah, that is going to end that push. Last game it was the Triforce for Bebs. Yeah, we're 38 minutes into the game. Kills are 23 to 24 in favor of BlueWhites. BlueWhites with an 7k gold advantage. We'll take a look where the gold lead is at. 2.4k in the top lane, even in the jungle. 4k gold in the mid lane. Holy moly, 1k ADC support. Pluck is up about 700 gold. And Aurelia is level 18. Norse level 18. Silas level 18. Corki level 18. AD carries are about to hit level 18 soon as well. Vayne still sitting on a broken stopwatch, so not quite full build yet. And Bebs also sitting on a Vampiric Scepter. Going to build towards the Ravenous Hydra, I have to believe. And yeah, but she just cannot really do much in the 1v1, I feel like, up against Aurelia. Now an arrow on towards Volibear. The Mikael's Crucible gets used by Boltox. Ocean Dragon spawning in 3 seconds, and it is the soul for whichever team picks it up. Hostile takeover gets stolen away by Forslund once again. I feel like it might be the strongest ultimate to take. Barrage doesn't hit. Nice poke coming in. Oh, Aurelia with the all-in on towards Butchie. The ultimate has been used. Now flashes on toward. Nice flash from Butchie. Now gets